the two consumers sitting at the table and the realtor there too, and you realize that realtor's out of bed on a Sunday night at 12:01, sitting at somebody's kitchen table doing a closing, and it really does. It's a great consumer experience to be able to close that way.
Hello again, standing here with Roy Jones, our illustrious CEO, and Mr. Scott Gillen. Scott, why don't you introduce yourself real quick?
Yeah, I'm Scott Gillen with Stewart Title. I'm in charge of our marketplace strategy, primarily the digital strategies that we've been rolling out, really trying to make the consumer experience and the lender experience working with Stewart better.
Excellent, excellent. Well, you guys have, at Stewart Title, y'all have been a wonderful partner of ours for a long time, and especially recently with, as you stated, with some of the advancements that we've had in some of the digital technology that's going on in the marketplace. It's no secret to anybody that we were we were the first lender in the state of Texas to conduct a 100% digital eClosing. Yep. You guys were a big part of that. So what is it about eClosings or about digital advancements that has Stewart Title so excited?
Well, we actually did the first RON in the country back in 2017, but okay. It was new then. Not a lot of people knew about it. We knew the Texas law had been passed in 2017. We really wanted to be the first to do it in 2018 as well. But it takes two to tango, right? I needed to find a lender.
Got to find a client. Exactly.
Fortunately, when I reached out to you all, Thrive was all on board. We actually did two that first day. So
right.
The law went into effect July 1st, yep. Which was a Sunday. And it was funny when we looked at it, we laughed and said, we sure hope it's not on a Sunday. And then it turned out being on a Sunday.
Of course it was.
So we rolled it to Monday morning at 12:01 a.m. or whatever the time was that we completed it. And then the same day, we did one with you all with one of our agents, our independent agents. So we really got to test both sides of the, of Stewart with a direct operation as well as our agency group, and really, experience a great closing process for that consumer. It was really a neat process.
Well, good.
Yeah, we've really enjoyed the association with Stewart, and it's been fun. It really has. I remember it was like 12:01 a.m. and we had our branch manager there and Brad Levinson, and we did the first closing, and it was just a lot of excitement.
Yeah,
and it's fun to be.
What's really interesting is when you see the video and you see the two consumers sitting at the table and the realtor there too, and you realize that realtor's out of bed on a Sunday night at 12:01, sitting at somebody's kitchen table doing a closing, and it really does. It's a great consumer experience to be able to close that way.
That's it. Yeah, agreed wholeheartedly. I mean, at Thrive, we've seen our digital eClosings increased exponentially throughout 2019. We just expect that trend to continue. What excites you the most about the ability to bring this kind of technology to the mortgage space and especially to mortgage clients?
It's at the end of the day, it's a tool in the toolbox.
Sure.
You never give up the traditional paper if that's the way the consumer wants to do it and if that's the way they're comfortable. But the reality is we all live in a very busy world. We all use technologies. We walk around with a computer in our hands every day. To the extent we can give consumers that information, those documents, that data up front, they're able to review, meet with their Thrive loan officer. They come to closing confident, and whether they come to our office or they do it online or they sign electronically in our office, it speeds up the process. And it speeds up the process because you all have given them the documents up front. They're not seeing them for the first time. They're not carving off half a day to do a closing, and it just it gives a level of convenience that's unparalleled to what we've had historically.
Right. Excellent.
So we love it.
Excellent. Roy, what do you think about what's your philosophy on adopting technology and how it can benefit our company? What's the ultimate goal with new technology advancements?
Certainly, we try to stay on the cutting edge and just barely away from the bleeding edge. And but it just adds to our value proposition for both our clients as well as our loan officers. Anytime we can do anything to free up more of a consumer's day for the home ownership experience and not the home buying experience, it's always a good thing. So we like it being more efficient, and it just helps our loan officers be more efficient with their time. It's all about productivity. So that's the primary reason.
I'd agree, and you know what? We all focus both on the title industry and in the lending industry on our referral partners, and being able to give those referral partners, our realtor partners, that time back in their day, let them know that this is a bulletproof process. It's going to be docs will be executed perfectly.
Right.
No post-closing concerns, no worrying about missing something. It's a level of service to that referral partner that is really allowing you guys to stand apart.
Right.
We appreciate the partnership.
No, it's
Absolutely.
been a great partnership.
Absolutely.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Well, Scott, thank you very much for your time. Appreciate you
All right,
stopping by.
thanks, James. No worries.
And it's
Appreciate
great to see you as always.